Well, in this age of high technology, it was not going to be long before somebody took the humble screwdriver and completely reinvented it. Now, as you may gather from my shirt here, I'm a big Doctor Who fan. Is this a sonic screwdriver? Well, no it's not, but it is one of the most high-tech screwdrivers out on the market. It is a smart screwdriver from Secure, the ES126. And if you're like me, a keen hobbyist, and you work on things like remote control cars on a daily basis, then this is going to be an absolute godsend. Likewise, you're doing little electrical jobs around on the house, you definitely want to take a closer look at this smart screwdriver. So while it's not a sonic screwdriver, it's pretty darn good, as I'm about to show you. Now, the Secure ES126 is a completely digital screwdriver. It's very well made indeed, made out of a steel casing that you could literally run this thing over with your car, stand on it, drop it on the floor. This is not going to break in a hurry. The only thing to be aware of, it's got this little digital display, but more on that in a second. Our two buttons, A and B on here, and you put your screwdriver bit in here. Speaking of which, it comes with a set of 24 bits and an extension bar to go with them. What makes this such a cool screwdriver? Well, first of all, it's got 3 LED lights in the front, so you can highlight the surface that you're screwing into or unscrewing, which makes it a godsend to my mind from the outset. And you can actually control the torque on the screwdriver. Pressing that button 3 times, you get to the torque screen menu on here where you've got 4 different torque settings for the screwdriver, but the mode that I'm keenest to show you is A, which stands for angle, which means the screwdriver will sense what direction you want to go in, and that's whether you want to unscrew a screw or screw a screw in, and that works very, very simply indeed. Best demonstrated practically on one of my RC cars here. What you're going to do is, as you press down the A button, I'm going to turn my hand away. So we're pressing down the A button on there, and the screwdriver is automatically unsensing that I'm wanting to unscrew the screw and unscrewing it. If I want to go the other way, I'm going to turn the driver clockwise at the same time as pressing the button, and it screws it back in. Absolutely outstanding to my mind, and that for anybody doing modelling will realise the significance of this. This is not like using a big cordless screwdriver like I've done in the past, where you put so much torque on there you're potentially damaging the threads on here. For small intricate work, this thing is going to be an absolute godsend for you. It screws and unscrews at quite a decent speed. Certainly more than good enough for my modelling needs, and we've been able to set the torque on there. I'm confident that it won't be stripping the screws on my cars. And you're wondering how it's powered. It's fully rechargeable. It charges in around 40 minutes and gives around 60 minutes run time. It is powered, or it is charged via the USB socket on the top. The one thing I would say, it doesn't come with a USB charging lead. You will need to get a suitable one to power the device up. Speaking of that display, now it's got a little screw on here. What's the significance of that, Richie? Well, when you turn it to one side and press the button, you see the screw going down in, so you can see from the display there which way the screw's going. So that's the screwdriver is currently screwing into whatever you're screwing into. And if you turn it the other way, counterclockwise, you'll see the screw is going up, so you can tell the screwdriver is unscrewing. And I also would say, I didn't think anyone could reinvent the humble screwdriver to be more effective than it already is. I would say the ES126 is a game changer for me. I work on these model cars every single day of the week. This thing for me, when working on my cars, is going to be an absolute game changer. Well, I hope you liked today's review of the Secure ES126. Link to it below the video if you are interested. To my mind, if you do any kind of hobby like I do with RC cars, anything that requires you to be screwing things in and out on a regular basis, this thing is going to be an absolute godsend. It is ideal for precision work, and if you're running a business where you're working on people's watches, then I would say this thing can be even more of a game changer for you due to the speed it works at. But in short, is the Secure ES126 any good? Well, this definitely gets that this is real life a thumbs up. Absolutely outstanding gadget to my mind. Well, thumbs up if you like this video, guys. Post any comments you might have in the comment section below the video, and hit the circle below to subscribe. And if you do hit the circle, don't forget to hit the bell.